Good morning, good morning, morning. I hope you're all having a fantastic day and happy Friday to everybody. Digicon 9 is here. It is open. It is live. You can go ahead and jump in and have some fun with Digicon. For those of you that were expecting my normal weekly recap video, that'll be tomorrow. I wanted to get this one out here because Digicon only comes every 2 months. So I wanted to highlight it today. For those of you that are not aware, what is Digicon? Dygycon is a virtual conference that highlights a lot of play-to-earn games, mostly in the Wax blockchain because it's run by Splinterlands. But there are some other games that are out there that are beyond the Wax. If you want to take a look at, for example, there's some Gala stuff, and there's some other games that are out there. It runs from today, which is May 27th, through the 29th. You can go ahead in there, and we'll show you it here in a second, and check out different games. They have different events throughout the time frame. There's giveaways, hint, hint. It's just a fun event, and it's also a neat thing because it's, like I said, it's virtual, but it's a play to earn 3D style virtual thing. So you can go ahead and go in there, check out different games, and talk to different people. So it's a neat environment to go through. Like I said, it has already kicked off. So by the time you're watching this, it'll either have already started, or if you're watching this past the 29th, then I'm afraid it's over and you'll have to check out Digicon 10. But let's go ahead and just do a quick look. There's a lot of different games that are there. This is just a fraction of them. I happened to pull this off the Atomic Hub um, Twitter account. So there's some cool games that are out there. Everybody loves the blockchain brawlers, Wax a World, Taco. Some of my favorites, FGL, which is like Mecha World, if you're familiar with that game, plus a few other games that they have out there. Unlinked, which is going to be an up and coming one, especially with their 3D version that's coming out there. And I highly recommend you check out their trailer. It's pretty neat. They also just dropped a pre-alpha trailer, so check that out. So lots of cool games that are there. How do you go? Let's take a step back. How do you go to it? How do you register? You're going to go to dygycon.com. I'll have a link in the description down below. It'll take you to this page. There's a button right up here that says register, and then you scroll down just a little bit to here and go ahead and RSVP for free. Sign up. It'll ask you for your email address. Go ahead and put that in there. Verify. Go through the whole process. Then it's going to take you over to this page. This is basically how you get in there. You can see right now there are 619 people in there. So all you have to do is go ahead and click on this virtual space. I'll give it 1 second because it's going to take some time to load. The neat thing is when you first log in here, you'll have some few setting options that you'll have to pick, and then you'll be able to really create your own. All right, let's go ahead and say continue. I'm going to go ahead and mute this if you're hearing any sounds. You actually have a chance to create your own avatar. They all kind of look like kids. And the selection is not the greatest, but it's something. It's a chance to make yourself a little unique. Um, I obviously look a whole lot younger in here than I do in real life, so I know you've never seen my face. You don't know. All right, this is when you first come in there. Basically, like you're walking to a big conference center in the middle of a city. It's pretty neat. You can scroll around, go ahead, and you can walk or you can run. I'm gonna, just for the interest of this, I'm gonna go ahead and run. You have the red carpet, so you can go ahead and do the normal red carpet stuff and take pictures. Once you're first in here, there's 4 doors on each side. We'll go into those in a second. They lead to the booths where there's just different games that are available. The first thing I would stop at if you come in here is the Digicon swag. What you do is you come over here, you can go ahead and take a look through by clicking on the slides. I'm not going to go through all of them, but it just gives you an idea of all the giveaways that are happening. But there's little green buttons here. Click on this one. It's going to take you to a Google form where you both go ahead and fill it out. And after the conference, you'll get an email so you can get some free stuff. So that's the first thing I would do if I were you, just to make sure that you get the swag. Go ahead and check out the other buttons too. There's some rooms over here. For example, there is on the top right here, there's a schedule. Shows all the different events that are going to happen. And they are all going to happen in this presentation room over here. So you go ahead and go to this presentation room. and it's going to look like a virtual auditorium. It's pretty neat. So there you are in here. You pick a seat, and you'll sit down and watch the conference. You can make it larger so you can actually open it up and see the presentation. But it's a neat addition. Like I said, it's a very 3D style. They also have a party room, which I'm assuming they're going to have some events in here. There's two entrances to the party room. There's one right here, and there's going to be one on the other side. So let's just there's a dance floor. It's like a little bar. You can actually even grab a drink to add to your avatar if you want to do that. That's what it looks like. Like I said, there's food, there's bar. Click on it, you grab what you want. If you want a coffee, enjoy. So now I'm carrying a coffee because it is early in the morning here. There's a dance floor that you can go up to. I have my sound muted right now. Throughout the place, there are these little stars that give you a temporary boost. Ooh, I got a rain cloud this time. Every time it's been a little bit different for me, so they give you a temporary boost for you. Let's go ahead and grab a drink. Let's pretend it is. Remember, it's 12 o'clock or 5 o'clock somewhere. All right, let's go back to the main room. I got my cloud. I got my drink. It's going to take you back here. And as you can see up here, the cloud's only going to last a certain amount of time. The other rooms, just past them, there is going to be an auction room, which is very similar to the presentation room, that they're going to have auctions. And then there's a community lounge, which basically looks like a lounge. You can check that out. Over here is obviously Splinterlands is running this. So you can go ahead and check out Splinterlands. And as you see, when you go up these little stairs, you'll see that you can actually, if I unmuted things, you can actually talk to people. They're like little private / rooms. And if you go over here, the other neat thing is, like I said, in each of these little portals is a bunch of different booths. In the booths, you can learn about different games. You can talk to the game reps. I would recommend going through each one of them just to check it out. I wish they had a little directory, and I may just have missed it, that shows you what's in each room. I've gone through a bunch of them. My favorites are the castle one here. It has castles, and then Atomic Hub. And I'll show you Atomic Hub here in a second because I think that actually has the most that I'm personally interested in. Castles has a big booth over here. I wanted to highlight that because I'm a big advocate of the Castles game. They have a big one. You can go through, you can learn about the game. They have a nice little video here. It's one of the bigger booths, so they're one of the bigger sponsors, which is neat because it shows that they're doing the marketing behind it. You can go ahead and talk to this guy if you want. They will later on, Josh and Robert will be attending the booth, so you'll be able to talk to them directly. If you walk around, you see a few other cubes. I'm not going to go through those now because I want to go over to the other place that I wanted to highlight, which is the Atomic Hub room. So let's run over here, run back out of the room, and then you're back here, and I'm going to go ahead and turn around. And this is probably my favorite out of all the booth rooms because there's a lot of different games that I enjoy in this one. We'll save the best in this room for last, so we'll go this direction first. Taco is here, so they will have some representatives here. You can go ahead and check out there. As I mentioned, FGL is here. They do the Mecha World plus Cosmic Clash and a few games in the future, so you can check them out. There's a few other ones here. I'm curious. I haven't looked at the costume clash yet. I'm wondering if it gives you different avatars that you can use. So we'll check that out later. I don't know if that's a game. I'm not familiar with it. Then we have the main ones. We have the Wax Studio, which is a blockchain brawler. If you want to learn about that, that is right here. Atomic Hub, and NFT Insider. And then we go over to a few games on this side. You can see the one I'm going to highlight here in a second. This one's very popular, so I got to take a look at this. Red Panda Adventures. So I'm going to take a look at that here in a few minutes. Unlinked, I highly recommend you come here and you watch the video. They put a lot of time and effort into their promos and trailers. Again, and if you go to their Discord, they also have an updated alpha view, which is showing the alpha 3D version of the game, which is awesome. It looks awesome. So check that out. But I also wanted to show you the Waxel Ninja ones. You see Ryu's here for all you fans out there that are big. Ryu and the team have been there the whole time. And I will just give you a little bit of hint. If you are a Waxel fan, go through the slides here. Once you're going through the slides, there will be a code somewhere in there. I won't spoil it for you, but it's if you go ahead and go back to your clothing, see these are the avatar options that I mentioned before. It's a good amount, but it's kind of limited. One of the things that you can get in there is you can get a ninja avatar. So you can turn into a ninja yourself, which is pretty neat. And I know in the Discord they mentioned that they're not a big fan of the running feature right now. I kind of like it. You got little stubby legs, so you kind of it's like you're running, you're short, stubby legged guy running, and then you can go ahead and hit shift and actually run faster. So you can go ahead and be a ninja. You can talk to different people. Um, I think this is a neat aspect. I think it's going to grow. This is ninth one, so I think it's starting to gain some steam. This is the first one I've had a chance to attend, so I think it's pretty cool. Highly recommend that you all go ahead and check it out. It's free. I'm not sure if I mentioned that before. It's free. Just register. Just put your email address in there and check it out. A lot of things have free swag. I know that Waxel World it has some games and competitions going on during this event where you can get some free NFTs. Castle's already mentioned it. I showed you the swag booth. So check it all out. It's pretty cool. Again, I'll have the link in the description below so you can sign up if you're not familiar with it. Check it out, talk to a few people, and I hope you all have a great day, great weekend. Thank you.